guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Hudson. Today we're playing some Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. And if you don't know what this game is, it's basically like you can make your own theme park, etc., etc. And I'm making a theme park, and I actually hope you guys like this sped up commentary thing where I speed up the video. This is my first time ever trying it out. I kind of like it. It's kind of neat. But if we don't know what we're doing, I'm making a theme park, and I wanted to make a family park. I've always I love family parks, small family parks. They're just so cute. I love them. And I want to make my own, and I'm calling it Beachwood Oaks. It took a long time for me to create a name that doesn't sound like so tacky or something like oh, it's obvious like Grizzly Hills or something like that. I came up with Beachwood Oaks. I think it's a really cool name. And yeah, I'm making this. As you can see, so what I want to do, my game plan, make a road, and then just make a road, and then what I tried to do in this episode, make a parking lot. I made a parking lot, which I hope you guys enjoy, and I kind of started work on a little hypercoaster, second gen B&M hypercoaster. If you don't know what hypercoasters are, they're just, B&M made them. They're only they're 200 feet and above. They're below 300 feet. So hypercoasters go from the range of 200 feet to 300 feet. Which means that range, once it's past 300 feet, it's the Giga Coaster. So anyways, this was really fun. I can see, so I'm trying to make a little parking lot. This is going to be the big parking lot. I'm just going to make a small parking lot and then kind of upgrade from there. If you don't know what these are, this is not stuff from the game. It's custom scenery, so I downloaded it into my game. If I didn't have this, I could not be able to build stuff that I have today. But yeah, this is a little, so we started out, and then I don't know what I did next. Oh, there we go. So I'm trying to make a big parking lot. When I parking lot wise, I'm getting my inspiration from Carowinds parking lot, my home park in North Carolina, Charlotte. Oh, there's Spice's trees once again, returning all the way. This is probably my most used custom scenery ever I've used. That sounds. I've used this so much, and it's just really good. It's really good custom scenery. It makes some great looking trees. I love it. I use it literally for everything. Oh my gosh, my voice. I use it for everything. It's just very good overall. It was so I wanted to put what I wanted to do, make trees, and this was me seeing what the heck the Spice's tree line was. But it's good because I wanted it to be hidden, and then once you pass that little thing, that little opening right there, it's you open it, it's oh my gosh, there's a theme park. And I also wanted to make the coaster that I was going to build later. It's close to the road. You kind of look up and you just see it. I got it from Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and you can just see it just go. And this is me turning on bloom. Oh goodness. Yeah, that's me. That's me turning on bloom. That was my first time ever using it. I kind of messed with my settings. I think we started work on the coaster, if I'm correct. I'm gonna check. Yeah, I think this is when this is when I started work on the coaster. As you can see, it's a B&M. I used a Codemasters B&M. Codemasters B&M CTR. Very good CTR. I recommend it. And so there wasn't that much things. RCT3 is not it's not like Planet Coaster. And so you are very limited to pieces. You can also say, like Silverette did, it's very gritty building coasters. So it's very gritty. It's not it's more I'm gonna quote what he said. It's better to have squiggly wiggly. You like squiggly wiggly. Cause you don't want a bunch of straight sections. And that's pretty hard when it comes to hypers, as you can see. But I was pretty proud of it. I think this is the first design I did But it was pretty good at the time. I thought it was going to be perfect. But, too much. There was too much parking lot. It was literally in the way of the parking lot. And I didn't want to just completely use that space for a parking lot. So then, I think, if it'll show it. I don't know. There we go. I think, so this is the time I realized that there wasn't much that I could do. So then let's see. I think it was this time. Yeah, I just kind of scrapped the whole idea, like right there. That's when I started to scrap the whole idea and realize, yeah, this isn't gonna work. And then I laid off that. I was like, okay, I'll work on that in a second. I fixed the terrain right here, which somehow took me so long. I started messing with it. But there. And then I'm like, you know what? I'll just start working back on the parking lot. So the parking lot, again, like I said earlier, I want it to be like very big, open, not like all trees everywhere, like your standard parking lot. That was such a screw up for me right there. But like your standard parking lot. I like the big, bulky, not really that themed parking lot. And then in the middle where it's like a little path that kind of splits the two parking lots. Like this will probably be the staff parking lot. And then another parking lot. And it will split everything up so that you have like the big parking lot, but then the little parking lot. And I'm thinking about maybe I might move the hyper coaster not in front of that parking lot. I don't know, it depends. But for now, I'm sticking with what I got right now, which I probably will make a video soon about it. It all depends on what happens. But yeah, as you can see, I'm then starting to realize that there's, like RCT3, if you don't have custom scenery, it's kind of hard to build. Because, I mean, you can't really build if you don't have custom scenery. Because there's not that much stuff to really utilize from. There's not that much pieces. And the pieces are all very, very, again, I'm just going to say this word again, very gritty. And there's very little selection from what to choose from. And that's why, personally, I download custom scenery. I don't think I noticed what I did. I'll fix that later. But now I'm just thinking like, okay, maybe I'll add some scenery. It will be nice if I add like a little bit of detail because it's going to be kind of ugly when there's not that much stuff. And then, yeah, so I don't know why I did this. I thought I could change the color. Apparently you can't. And then I decided to use, it might be a weird thing, how I use carpet. Probably wondering why did I use carpet. It looked the closest to soil. I mean, I might change it later. I might get like Moby's curved floors or whatever it is. But for now, that's like all I had, so that's what I just chose. And this is me expanding parking lot. This goes to show you how big the parking lot's gonna be. I might like that little top part. I might make that so they like remove that so there's actually there's a road. I mean the road's not gonna be a dead end. And then here I am adding little thing. I'm making a path for all the people to come. And I'm gonna divide it into like 4 little parts. Not like Busch Gardens wise where like each little part of the parking lot is themed to a different country. Not themed, but like section out like, oh, this is Germany, this is Italy, if you've ever been to Busch Gardens. Waynesburg. I'm not talking about Tampa. But, so I'm making an overall path. Now that I look back at it, I don't know if I thought about it at the time, but it's kind of triggering knowing that the road cannot pass. I mean, I could just make a crosswalk, but that top sliver is just going to be, it's just going to be real awkward. So then, this kind of me backing up. Then I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back to the hyper. So yeah, then I decided to go back to the hyper, just scrap the whole thing and redo it all again. As you can see. And I don't want to make it too high because I can't really make the drop that, like, steep without, it's just going to be awkward. So I came up that height, and that's kind of what I'm going to stick to. And this part, it was originally going to be like Intimidator Carowinds, how that kind of like you go up and it turns around. But then again, I scrapped the whole idea because I knew it wouldn't make it, so then I just did the thing what I did before, and this continued on from there. And this is when I was like, this is what in my mind I was thinking it'd be like. So this is what the overall outcome is at the moment. It looks pretty good to me. I think it looks pretty good. So far, I think it looks amazing. I'm very proud. Not one of my best creations, but it's good for what it is. Like, at the time, I mean, it's good for what it is. I'm proud of it because it actually looks realistic. Like, it actually looks like something you'd find in a theme park. So, I mean, that's one good thing, but I don't know. And then this is me. I had a helix, and then I wanted to make like a little dip, like a little bridge part. I thought that would be so sick. I thought that'd be so cool. I mean, which I guess it was cool. And then this is a part, that hill, if I go into a POV, holy moly, that hill right there, if I rode that in real life, I'd cry. That is a very intense hill. Like, you just go up. I think I had a trim, not a trim, but like a little helix, not a helix either. A little, thing to the top. And this is me. I didn't know what color scheme to go for, so I went like a little yellow. The color scheme I'm going for is a yellow purple. I think that would fit the park pretty well. I was gonna go for a Mako color scheme, but I thought, nah, that would be too much. And then this is the POV of it. I might slow the footage down a bit. So this is the pig ride. I don't know what name to call it. Please put a name in the description because I cannot really think of anything right now. I'm thinking about the Blazer, but that feels like, I don't know, that seems real tacky to me. But here you got your first little hill and then a little overbank, switch back, go down, kind of like Intimidator style. Go up this really nice ejector hill or float or whatever you want to call it. Very good looking. I think it looks amazing. I wish I would ride, if this was a ride in real life, I'd marathon it. And then this part's a little bit slow. I didn't do that on purpose. It was an accident, but all of a sudden it came out real good, so I kept it in there. And then you go down. This is the part I was talking about earlier. You go down. Well, no, not yet. You go down. And this hill right here, watch, you just fly over it. And I thought, yeah, that's not going to work. Because if that was in real life, I mean, that would be amazing. That would probably feel so good. But feel way too good to the point where your thighs are getting crushed. So that's when I went back to the time lapse. Let's just, oh, no, let me just try it again. 3, 2, 1, and we're back. And I think this is when I started to end up the episode. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Smash that like button. I said this thing 2 times. Just subscribe. I don't care anymore. Just goodbye, everyone. See y'all later.